From Lone Depot Park in beautiful Miami, Florida, we welcome you to a terrific Saturday afternoon. Today, it's the middle game this weekend between the Marlins and the Nationals on Venezuelan Heritage Day.
Sandy Alcantara, he's only 7-6 career against the Nats, but the Fish have won his last 8 starts against our ball club, and he's 6-0 during that time.
He's throwing on 10 days rest. It's a rest versus rust conversation.
If you look at the first start with his fastball command, it had so much movement, especially the two-seamer, and he got away from his fastball. He just didn't have the confidence in throwing it for strikes.
His call, hitting in 5 of his last 6 games with 7 hits, 6 walks, 2 of them doubles.
That is a 4-pitch walk to open the game for Sandy.
First 4 pitches really can't tell a whole lot. I know the fastball wasn't there. 4 straight fastballs. They were all at 97.
So here is James Wood. He has been blistering hot, 4 home runs in his last 4 games.
Runner goes, ground ball right to second. Edwards has got it, and that's as easy of a double play as you'll ever get.
Unbelievable bat break for James. Looked like it hit the mound right to Xavier Edwards.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, Kyle.
And here's Keibert Ruiz on a 5-game hitting streak. And Keibert out ahead of that one. Rolls it over to Otto Lopez. Nats get a walk and a bad break.
Sandy with a scoreless first, and we go to the bottom of the first inning.
Trevor Williams' career, 14 games, 9 starts against Miami. Record of 1-4.
Williams drafted by the Marlins out of Arizona State back in the second round in 2013.
First pitch to Xavier Edwards is slashed down the left field line, but that's hanging up for James Wood, who makes the catch, working towards the chalk. 1 pitch and 1 out for Trevor Williams.
Now Stowers just 4 for his last 24, hitting .256.
There's a rocket, and it's picked off by Garcia. That's some bad luck on the infield for hitters on both teams so far.
Brings up Otto Lopez, the second baseman, hitting .245, 12 for 49.
Big breaking ball. Trevor Williams, 10th K in 11 innings so far this year.
And that's quick work for Trevor Williams. He spins a 7-pitch bottom of the first inning.
And next up is Matt Mervis.
When the Marlins hit the road to Atlanta and New York, Mervis started to really heat up. He had a multi-homer day in Atlanta on Saturday.
Well, that is crushed to right field, and Matt Mervis has done it again. Team leading 4th bomb of the season, and he just clubbed it out of here to right.
And the Marlins up 1-0 in the bottom of the second.
It's really nice to see him continue what he did on the road. Last 14 at-bats, 6 hits, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. That's not even counting this one.
He's got some juice in that piece of lumber, doesn't he? Sandy Alcantara has not yet gotten ahead of a batter this afternoon. There's a fly ball in the air, deep right center field. On the move, Derek Hill. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, can that big fella go get it in center.
And he took a double away from Ahmed Rosario. Kind of went scaling the wall like Spider-Man at the tail end.
2 outs for Alcantara on 3 pitches. Here is Jacob Young.
And that one hit hard on 1 hop over to Xavier Edwards. The shortstop has it. His throw to first in time. And a lightning quick inning for Sandy ends the 3rd.
Marlins bottom of the lineup with back-to-back hits. The 8 and 9 hitters, Hicks and Pauly. They'll turn the lineup over to Xavier Edwards.
I know it's early to sacrifice, but the Marlins aren't a team that scores a lot of runs. You want to try to pile on as much as you can and get guys in scoring position.
Xavier Edwards with a bunt towards third. Going to be a tough play. He's safe. Now they're loaded with nobody out.
X put a sack down, but he ends up bunting his way aboard with a single.
Have him swing away on the first pitch. You're thinking as a pitcher, how come you're not sacrificing here? And the next thing you know, you drop a bunt down.
Well, now they're loaded for Kyle Stowers, who lined out sharply to second. He swings. That's a drive to right, and it's there for Call, who picks it off. Tagging from third and scoring is Hicks. Stowers continues to slam the baseball. That's a sac fly. It's 2-0.
He's money.
Eric been pretty cold to open his Marlins career. He's 5 for 33. That's just over 150.
0-2 goes all the way to the backstop. Here comes Pauly. He's going to score on a wild pitch. The other 2 base runners will advance, and it's 3-0.
Ruiz is a really good catcher, and it looked like he turned his glove the wrong way. This was a slider that should have been blocked. He went, instead of going outside with his knees and blocking that ball, he went to his right with his body. His knees stayed on the plate.
Josh Bell will pick that off. Trevor had a chance to get out of that inning with only 1 run, but the Marlins will add on.
Oh, the Marlins scored 2 runs on 3 hits, a walk, and a costly wild pitch.
And Alex Call draws a walk. That's his 2nd walk today.
Here's James Wood. He needs to get jammed and hit 140 miles an hour.
Wood reaching, slow roller short. This will be close. Safe is the call. And Alex Call stops at second. Miami challenging the safe call at first.
I mean, that's so close. You understand, right? Like if they get it, air quotes, wrong.
How about that? Do not challenge the Nats. K-Bert's been a different animal this year with guys on base. He has 9 batted in.
It's looped in the air to shallow right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Call went back to second. The throw there, trying to get Wood out, is not in time. And Call goes to third. Stowers throws into second base. Marlins can't challenge.
With the runners holding, Stowers might have had a shot at second.
Hey, what happened the last time this guy batted with the bases loaded?
He cleared the bases with a pinch hit double in the 8th inning last night.
The Nats are on the board with Lowe drawing a bases loaded walk. Still nobody out. Alcantara, 3rd pass of the day.
It looks like Sandy's getting back to aiming the ball. A lot of pitches down in the zone, a couple change-ups down.
So here's Josh Bell, chance to do damage here.
Tying runs at second now, and Bell will drive one with authority the other way. This ball's way back there. Hits at the bottom of the wall. Wood scores. Right behind him, K-Bert Ruiz.
Read by Caber.
And the Nats, just like that, have tied this game.
So Bell nearly hit a grand slam, the ball off the fence. So Paul DeJong will bat with 2 on and 2 outs. Runners in scoring position, Lowe and Bell. And DeJong's been scuffling a bit at the plate, trying to come through. He has 1 RBI.
And that is a line drive to third, caught by Pauly. Inning over. Nationals tie it.
Some hard contact every which way, and 3 runs do come in. Edwards at third, Stowers at first, and Kyle, his softest contact is the thing that gave him a hit.
This is around the time where the Nationals get the bullpen going in a Trevor Williams start, 3rd time through the order.
Now the right-handed hitting Eric Wagaman 0 for 2.
Wagaman lines one. Left field. That's a base hit for Eric Wagaman. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Stowers will stop at third. That is a much needed and well-deserved base knock for Eric Wagaman. And now it's 4-3 Miami. That is a huge 2-out extra base hit here in the 5th.
And that looks like it's going to be it for Trevor Williams here in the bottom of the 5th. Avery Martinez out of the dugout on his way out to the mound.
31-year-old lefty Colin Poche gets the call. He gets lefty-lefty with Conine here.
Conine launches out to right field. Call on his horse. Back into the alleyway. And that one hops the wall. 2 runs coming to score. Conine swaps places with Wagaman, and he's got a 2-run double. It's 6-3 Marlins in the 5th.
Left-handers don't bother him. Not anymore. I mean, there was a time where we had left-handed hitters that would never get in at bat against left-handed pitching, but that is not the case anymore.
At ball 4, and the walk bug fighting Sandy again.
Not the country, remember, they would pile up strikeouts and have great command.
Runners at the corners now with 2 outs, and Ahmed Rosario is getting playing time with C.J. Abrams to the injured list today, getting a start against the righty.
It's Sandy given an opportunity to get out of the 6th.
Ahmed Rosario delivers with 2 outs. It'll score 1, but that's big. And the Nats letting Miami know they are not by far done for the day.
And Clayton McCullough exits the Marlins dugout.
So 5 2/3 for Sandy tonight.
He had 4 runs on his ledger. Xavier Edwards with a stolen base. That's his 2nd today.
Stowers 1 for 2 with a sac fly, single run, and then RBI tonight, hitting .267 this season.
Stowers hits that one well out to left center field. Jacob Young working back, track, wall. That's off the base of the wall. Stowers pulls into second base. X comes in to score, and another run for the Marlins with 2 men out. It's an RBI double for Kyle. 7-4 Fish in the 6th.
New pitcher, the Hackettstown, New Jersey native Anthony Veneziano. He'll face K-Bert Ruiz. Nationals down 7-4. Jacob Young at second. James Wood at first. 1 out.
And base hit left center. Jacob Young races around third. Heading for third is James Wood. And the brilliant hitting of K-Bert Ruiz continues.
Ruiz has a 3-hit game, and that's his 10th RBI of the year.
Another big run at third, fewer than 2 outs here. Lowe has walked twice, once for an RBI.
Slider grounded softly towards short. It's fielded by Edwards. Juggles, throws to second for 1. The throw to first is not in time, and the Nationals will score a run. Wood crosses. It's now a 7-6 Marlins lead as Miami unable to turn what seemed to be a likely double play.
Fish looking to get back to 500 at 7-7. Washington looking to do the same. Calvin Fauché making his 6th appearance.
So the Nationals are down to their last out. A puncher's chance with James Wood.
In the third, did he go? Yes, he did. Throw down to first. Marlins win, and the ball game is over. They win the middle game by a final score of 7-6 today. Calvin Fauché with his first save of the season.
This is a big win for the ball club, especially going into tomorrow's matchup against Mackenzie Gore. Sandy didn't have his best stuff today, but he stayed out there long enough to get the win, and the bullpen did the rest. A well-played game by the team.